Christchurch. And on day 3, close of play, New Zealand in their second inning were 417 for 4 and adding their 64 runs first inning lead, they are practically 481 runs ahead with 6 wickets still in hand. Earlier, New Zealand in their first inning were all out for 231, and in reply, West Indies were bundled out for 167, conceding a lead of 64 runs, and New Zealand are far, far ahead of West Indies. Michael Bracewell is unbeaten on 6, along with Will Young, who is batting on 21. Earlier, yes, uh, the first inning of New Zealand, where they scored 231 runs. Yes, here they are. 231 and 52 by Kane Williamson and 47 by Michael Bracewell. Two key innings and 29 also by Tom Blundell, and New Zealand scored 231 and batted for 70 overs. For West Indies, 2 wickets each for Cameron Jaden Seals, OJ Shields and Justin Greaves, while 1 wicket each from John Lane and Roston Chase. Yes, West Indies crumbled and were all out for just 167. Main destroyer is Matt Henry and Jacob Duffy. With the red ball in their hand, they make short work of West Indies first inning and bowl them out to just 167 from 75.4 overs. Only 52 by Tegnarayan Chandrabol and 56 by former captain Sheho was the significant score. Rest of the batsmen could not even cross the double figures. Yes, apart from Devin Imlach, rest were out under 10 runs. With the red ball in the hand, Zach Crawley and Jacob Duffy. Jacob Duffy 5 for 34 from 17.4 overs and conceded 34 runs. 7 of them were maiden and he captured 5 wickets and his economy was 1.32. While Matt Henry leading from the front, the spearhead of New Zealand fast bowling attack, 22 overs, 7 maiden, 43 runs and 3 wickets. Then Nathan Smith 18 overs, 7 maiden, 32 runs and 2 wickets. While Zach Fox, 18 overs, 7 maiden, 32 runs and 2 wickets, and Nathan Smith, 15 overs, 6 maiden, 39 runs and no wicket, and Jacob Duffy, 17.4 overs, 5 for 34, Michael Bracewell, 2 overs and no wicket, and same is the case with Rachin Ravindra, who also bowled 1 over. In reply, what a brilliant reply and commanding reply by New Zealand, by their 2 batsmen. The captain leading from the front, Tom Latham, scored 145, but the main architect of their inning was Rachin Ravindra, scoring 176 from 185 balls, hitting 27 fours and 1 6. And look at this strike rate, 95. A brilliant batting display by the young Rachin Ravindra. The rest is 37 by David Conway, 9 by Kane Williams, who scored half century in the first inning, but only 9 in the second inning, and 21 by William so far is unbeaten, and Michael Bracewell is unbeaten on 6 as well. New Zealand batting for 95 overs, scored their run briskly at 4.38 runs per over and are 417 for 4, but leading by 481 runs. Looking at the West Indies bowling attack, Cameron 19 overs, 6 maiden, 61 runs and 2 wickets. Jaden Seals 18 over 3 maiden, 58 runs and no wicket. And then OJ Shield 13 overs, 1 maiden, 64 runs and 2 wicket. Roston Chase, 16 overs, 62 runs and no wicket. And John Lay, 13 overs, 80 runs and no wicket. And Justin Greaves also bowled 16 over 1 maiden, 80 runs and no wicket. So the summary of the match once again is New Zealand in their first inning were all out for 231 and in reply 167 were scored by West Indies, and New Zealand took a lead of 64 runs, and adding that to their second innings, which is 470 for 4, they are now 481 runs ahead. Rachin Ravindra 176, Tom Latham, yes, Tom Latham 145, drive New Zealand into a complete control, drop catches, hot West Indies, as New Zealand take a 481 run lead on third day. New Zealand in front after Duffy's 5-4, racks West Indies, Shai Hope and Tegnarayan Chandrapur scored 50s, but no other batsman made a big contribution as West Indies fell 64 behind in the first inning. Yes. West Indies quicks make merry, but Williamson, Bracewell ensure even day. After choosing to bowl, West Indies picked up 9 wickets on a rain-affected day. Zach Fox gears up for the really special homecoming at Hagley Oval. New Zealand all-rounder Zach Fox is set to play his first Test. Yes, he's been playing his first Test match at Christchurch for New Zealand. So the summary once again is that New Zealand in the first inning were 231. In reply, West Indies scored 167. But New Zealand took a lead of 64, and adding to that lead, they are now 417 for 8 and practically 481 ahead with 6 wickets in hand and 2 days of play still in remaining. So there's every chance this New Zealand are going to win this Test match. Let's see whether West Indies counter attack or bounce back and show some resistance or not. And on this note, we come to the end of the show. Till the next program, it's goodbye from Sports